Do you want to know the secrets that can help you get promoted faster, whether you work from home, remotely, or you work in the office? So, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you proven strategies that will help you get promoted faster, whereby you earn recognition, climb the career ladder, and of course, smash the glass ceiling at work. So, make sure you stick to the end of this video because I'm also going to be sharing one proved way in which can speed up your promotion timeline. So if career growth is for you, make sure to like and subscribe and also share this video. Here's the reality. Whether you are at home, you work remotely, or in the office, promotions don't just happen. Hard work isn't enough. Working smart cannot be overemphasized. If you're in the office, you may feel overlooked because of louder co-workers. But if you are remote, you may feel so invincible because you are not physically present. Regardless of what your case might be, the truth of the matter is you can position yourself to be promoted faster anywhere just by following these strategies I'm going to be sharing. Number one, communicate your value. Communication is so powerful and profound. Your boss cannot reward what they don't see. They have to see what you're doing, they have to see your contributions. If you work remotely, make sure you send regular your regular progress. Make sure you send your regular reports, send updates to team chats, make sure you're sending a report of what you're doing to your boss. If you work in the office, don't just work quietly. Don't say, oh, I'm doing my work, they don't have to see me. They need to see you. Your boss needs to see you for you to get a fast track promotion. He needs to see what you are doing. So in meetings, make sure you speak out, make sure you let your contributions known, share your wins with your team. The key is for your value to be seen and not to be hidden. Don't hide what you are bringing to the table. Let your boss see your impact in that team. That will result to a faster promotion as well. Number two, build visibility. Visibility equals opportunity. In office workers, make sure you volunteer to lead projects, even for projects whereby, so there might be a situation whereby you are told that, oh, they are trying to get other departments, people representative from other departments to lead projects, to lead a particular project. There's no harm in you volunteering from your own department. Take up the challenge, be proactive. People, organizations, individuals love people that are proactive, people that are not told what to do before they do it. So make sure you take opportunities, speak up in meetings, speak out in meetings, don't be quiet. Make sure you take initiatives so the organization or the leadership can notice you. Also, for remote workers, make sure you turn on your cameras during calls. Don't always, like, you see some people in meetings, like maybe Zoom meetings or Google Meet meetings, whereby they say, oh, you can let your screen show, you can let your camera show if you're active. Some people will not. Make sure your camera is showing. Make sure you also present your ideas confidently, even if what you're saying is rubbish. Don't be known as the person that never talks in meetings. Always speak up. Always let your values speak. Always, if it's nonsense you are saying, still speak it out. Trust me, they will always know you as someone that comes up to talk, someone that has something to offer and contribute. And also for remote workers, in meetings, in group chats, in group discussions, also make sure you are active. Whatever position you are in, just make sure you don't fade away. Don't fade into the background. Be there, be seen, be known, and be valuable. Number three, focus on results, not efforts. Promotions aren't about being the most busiest person, it's about the most effective person in the organization or at that point in time. Instead of saying, I worked late on this project, I need you to reframe words like that to say, the company, we were able to save 50% of funds for the company. We were able to improve efficiency, or the project, we're able to hit the target or the goal of the project. Now, note that results are more louder. Results speaks more louder than efforts, no matter where you work. So make sure you are more result oriented. As much as the process, of course, you should follow the process, track the process and everything, but make sure your result is speaking a lot of volume. Number four, keep growing your skills. Whether you work remotely from home or you work in the office, make sure that you are improving and you are investing in yourself. To move up to the next level, you have to take the step and take the move. You can make sure you take online courses, attend workshops, attend seminars, take courses that are relevant to your roles. When employers see that you're ready to improve yourself, you're determined to invest in yourself, they will be able to trust you to handle more responsibilities, which will come from being promoted. Also, I want to note that even when even when you're not sure of the courses to take, the workshops to go for, it's something you can speak to your line manager or have that conversation with your supervisor. Have a sit down communication with them. Remember, it's your boss, it's about your boss seeing what you are doing, seeing the results. So buy in your boss. What I mean by that is make them, if your boss is a male or a female, regardless, it really doesn't mean, it's about the job. Make the person know that, oh, I'm ready to work. Oh, you have gone ahead of me. What do you think I can do? What certification do you think I can go for? What courses can you recommend for me? This gives your boss a sense of belonging to be part of your work. Even if your boss does not like you, trust me, you doing all these things will make them, will make he or she, him or her, to see you in another light of, oh, this person wants to grow. Oh, this person values my opinion according, like in regards to work. And that gets you a step ahead as well. Also, make sure you build your leadership skills, your problem solving skills. Remember, before I was talking about being proactive. Even if you don't know how to be proactive, you can build it. There's a book I read by Steve, oh, I've forgotten his name, but his first name starts with Steve. I think Steve Covey or so, about the 7 habits of the most effective people. I'll be doing a book review on that very soon. So please look out for that video. Number five, build relationships and network. Now, I want you to note that promotions aren't just about performance, but at times promotions are about relationships, and relationship creates opportunities. Trust me, the faster and the more stronger your network is, the more faster you will rise. What comes to your mind when there's a recommendation or there's a need for someone to take a position and you are in need or in line to recommend the person? The person that will come to your mind to recommend will be someone you have a relationship with, right? Of course, that is the same thing that happens in the workplace. So if you work in the office, within the office space, make sure you connect with other people, with other line managers outside of your department. Don't just connect to your own supervisor alone. Who knows, there might be an opportunity within the office in like the next 6 months or in the next 3 months, and they need to recommend someone for the higher role. If you have a relationship with those other line managers and they're sitting down in their board of directors meeting or something, they will definitely recommend you. I can remember one time I was interning somewhere and someone needed to make a presentation. My boss was not around, my line manager was not around, and they needed someone to do it. And all of a sudden, I received a call, and he's like, Odun, you're up, go for it. And even when I said, okay, boss, no problem, and he was able to put me through one or two things briefly on the call. When I went for the meeting to represent him, he was on the call, but he was not within the office. So he was listening virtually on the call. Now, while I was there, like while I was also on the call, I was able to, how do I say this? Now, there were other important, high key noted board of directors on that call. I was supposed to present myself not as an omoshe. I said that in Yoruba, but in English, it means not as someone working under somebody. I was supposed to represent my boss. Now, Why will my boss give me that opportunity? Because he has a relationship with me. He might not be sure I will be able to do it, but he will be sure that, oh, I know Odun to this kind of extent. I know her to this. I know she can do this. And that was where the recommendation came from. And trust me, during that meeting, I was as nervous as ever. My voice was shaking and I was afraid. But I summoned up the courage and I started presenting the PowerPoint slide that I had with me. And as much as my voice was shaking, I was very comfortable because I had a little bit of relationship with every other person sitting on that board. I didn't have personal relationship with some of them, but they would definitely have seen me, maybe once or twice, and I would try to create a relationship or a bond by communicating. The saying that first impression matters, and the saying of when you see somebody in 1 minute, you should be able to let them know what you do, where you are going to, what you have to offer. So that was it for me. And that was how I was able to scale through that meeting. Even after the meeting, when my boss finally came back, he let me in on it, saying, oh, although your voice was shaking, but that was nice. You were confident. That is what I'm trying to say. Even if what you're saying is nonsense, there is a way you will be so confident that people will not perceive your fear, but they will see the value to which you are bringing. So that is another one. Also on relationship, I'm also going to be creating a video soon on the relationship between you and your subordinate or you and your supervisor. So make sure you watch out for that. So please don't say I am shy, I am not confident. I will also be creating a video on how to be confident. Just keep watching out for my videos, and that's why you need to subscribe so you don't miss out on the valuable content I'm going to be passing out, right? Number 6, ask for the next step. Don't always wait for your manager to assume or ask you about your goals. Have a career check-in, sit up conversation with your supervisor or with your line manager. When you start working in a new organization, and you need to go and meet your line manager or whoever it is you report to, ask the person, what do I need to do to be considered for promotion? What skills do I need to have? What skills do I require? This can also work even when you're trying to change departments within the same organization. Find out the qualifications you need, find out the certifications you need to have or that you need to get. Once you show initiative, once your supervisor or your line manager sees that you are showing initiative for growth, trust me, it is going to fast track your promotion. Like I said before, your boss or your line manager will have a sense of belonging and will feel obligated to your growth. So put in words for yourself. Don't wait. Let them know at the beginning of each quarter, after every performance review. Make sure you sit down with them. Oh, this was what you gave me in my performance review. Oh God. Number 6, ask for the next step. Don't wait for your line manager to guess your goals. Be clear on your goals. When you start in a new organization or even in your already existing organization, whether you're working remotely or you're working in the office, make sure you have a conversation with your line manager. What do I need to be considered for promotion? You can also have conversations like, what skills do I need to get? What certifications do I need to get to grow here? The moment you start showing initiative, your line manager will have a sense of belonging in your growth, and that will definitely fast track your growth within the organization and will fast track your promotion as well. So be proactive in that line. Let them see that you want to grow, you are willing to grow. So have conversations like that. Even if you are looking forward to moving to another department or take up another role, find out what it takes and what you need to do to get that role or to get that done. So whether you're working from home remotely or you're working in the office, the pattern, the strategies are the same. Remember, just a little bit recap: build your visibility, build relationships, make sure you keep growing, focus on your results, ask your line manager for the next step, show up in meetings, take initiative, speak confidently, and so on. So I would love to see you in the comment section. If you are a remote worker, I would love to see you. If you work in the office, I would love to see you in the comment section. What strategy have you used in the past, or what strategy is working for you currently, or do you disagree with whatever point I have made? I would love to hear from you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe for more career growth. On this channel, we also talk about things that can improve us, growth generally. We are flaming with faith and we are fueling with purpose. We do not leave God at the center. So please subscribe for weekly updates. Sorry, we go not yes, we do not do without God. God is at the center of it all on this channel. So subscribe for weekly updates, videos on career, business advice, tips that can help you improve in life, money tips, and everything. So we have come to the end of this video. Thank you once again for watching. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Mwah. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Make sure to share. Someone will definitely need this. Bye. And don't forget, pray, prayer, prayer, prayer. Prayer cannot be overemphasized. You should also pray for your promotion. There's the covering that Jesus gives to each and every one of us in the marketplace. So pray for your promotion at all times. Pray daily when you go to work. Pray to find favor before men and before kings and before God. Take care. Bye bye.